Jonas.
I'm TNT Dynamite, the explosive one. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
The enhanced games finally went down.
The enhanced games, brother.
You got I told you. You let these people come out there. You let them fill themselves up with juice. And the fireworks are going to go off.
Yeah, especially when nobody watched.
I didn't, like, you said that and that they were on. And it was really, really funny is, like, I didn't hear they were on at all until, like, they were almost over. And then I heard and it was like, you can go to, like, check out myfavoritesports.com. And I'm like, what the fuck is this on? Like, it's like on their YouTube channel was, like, the only place you could see it. I'm like, I didn't even know it happened. I knew it was happening. I didn't know it actually happened.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think you missed anything. Apparently,
no.
apparently there were some events where, like, people who weren't doping or juicing or whatever the hell actually beat a bunch of guys who were doping and juicing.
Yeah, it says they were out to transform sports, but it looks surprisingly ordinary. It says it only delivered a single world record being broken, and that was by 0.07 seconds. By a guy who was wearing a swimsuit that is banned by swimming competitions because it makes you tread through the water 25% faster than you normally do.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so technically he had a 25% advantage and still barely broke the record. And and then
imagine.
Yeah, right. And then it said that there was a couple track and field guys that won, and they were like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm not even on doping drugs.
Yeah.
So that made it look really bad.
Yep. Ethical athletes taking part in an unethical
they were
tournament.
just like, let me see if I can beat these bitches. Okay, let me play devil's advocate for a second here. Mm-hmm. So I think, when you hear about the enhanced games, it gets a bad rap.
Does it?
So like,
so you admit that it's a terrible idea.
Listen.
Even though it was quote unquote your idea.
Let me explain.
So you know it's bad.
Let me explain. So, we ain't getting the Tom Brady's of the world to start taking performance-enhancing drugs because they're already the best in the business.
Okay.
You're going to have C-tier athletes trying to take steroids to break world records, and maybe they went from I'm running a 12-second 100 to a 9-second 100. So, like, for them, very much improved. But if you're taking like a C-tier athlete and running them against A-tier athlete scores, even on drugs, they're not going to beat them, man.
So you're saying that we should force Tom Brady to do HGH?
I am so glad that you hear what I'm saying.
So no, that's not going to happen because the ethical athletes. I look at this as like when we talk about art, whether it be music or writing or whatever it is, and we talk about incorporating AI and how that taints the artwork to a certain extent. A lot of people feel that way about art, like AI art and video games and stuff of that nature. I feel like the very spirit of competitive nature is tainted when you start using those things that are not, natural or like built in a lab to try to enhance yourself.
Okay, I know that this is a bad idea. Okay, like I like to play devil's advocate because I think it would be interesting.
But
I thought it would be interesting.
It wasn't.
But it wasn't. And it's like, because here's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see some fucking bodybuilder that like he was already at the top of his game, take a bunch of fucking roids and be able to like bench press like 700 pounds and just be like, holy shit, look at that. That's crazy. And it just didn't happen, man. Like,
because the world's not a comic book, but, so,
Superman's not out here with his,
I was thinking like Batman and Bane, like two, just like, he just puts the juice in him and he gets all big and now he can lift buildings and shit. We're not going to get that. We're never going to get that. We're just going to get a bunch of guys who are like, I could have made it pro if I'd just been able to take my...
throw that football quarter mile over them mountains.
If I'd just been able to take steroids or whatever.
if I didn't get caught taking roids.
Yeah, I never made it to the big leagues. So you get a bunch of those guys where they are like, you know, decent athletes, but they're not the best of the best.
No,
you're right.
They kick our ass, but like, I mean, that dude's blowing me away in my 40 time. But like,
100%. And if he's on HGH, it's even going to be worse.
I mean, who knows what they were taking? But like, I like kind of like what you were saying. Like the enhanced game is kind of like AI art. It's like AI music. It's like, oh yeah, it might sound good, might look good on paper, and then you're like, God damn, that's dirty.
Yeah, but in that case, man, you got the fact is that there's so many ethical like athletes out there, like people who put in the hard work and hours. And when you put that much time and effort into something, especially whether it be your body or whether it be a paint to canvas,
yeah.
You take pride in that to a level of where like you will never accept somebody who takes shortcuts. Like you look at them as like lower, and rightfully so, as far as I'm concerned. Rightfully so, you look at them as like just on a lower echelon than you. So I don't see why anybody would tune in. It's like, okay, you tune in expecting to see exactly what you were talking about, that comic book fantasy, that video game, build a character of a barbarian or some shit, but that's not what you're going to get.
No, it ain't what
you're just going to get a bunch of guys who are like, I could have made it, but I didn't.
You ain't wrong. But it kind of ties right into that other story we were talking about where like they think this dude who used AI won a short story contest.
I heard about that.
And it's like, in my head, it's like the mindset of someone who knowingly wants to cheat to win and then like enjoys the win like they did it authentically. That's just the cringiest sort of person in the entire fucking world.
It really is. I hate it when I see I do sub to some AI subreddits only because I want to be able to pick it out, and but when I see somebody put a watermark on an AI image, I swear to God, man, it makes me turn into a boomer so fast.
Like, I created this AI image, like, bruh. Bruh, you type some words in a thing.
It'd be like you come up to me like making a muscle while you're shooting up between your toenails. I'm like, brother, don't show me your arm.
Yeah, like, look how buff I am, bruh.
You're literally, I see the needle still in your kneecap.
You got heroin needle veins. It's like that guy who won the fishing competition. He was putting weights inside the fish and got caught. Remember from like a few years ago? It's like, and he was celebrating like he did something big. Like you go home,
putting the trophies up.
You have the trophy. You tell your wife. You tell your friends all about it.
Yeah.
And you're a fucking fraud.
It's perception, man.
Dude.
Perception.
It's like, how fragile of a fucking ego do you have to have that you have to cheat to win and then celebrate the win like you the real thing?
Yeah, yeah. Enhanced games. There you go. Enhanced game in a nutshell. Dude. But the whole suit thing was interesting.
What suit thing? What?
With the guy.
The swimsuit?
Yeah, there was I think it happened in just the most recent Winter Olympics. One of the downhill slalomers.
Slalomers? Yeah, it's a weird word to say, yeah.
Slalomers. One of them was apparently brought up on, I don't know if they were DQ, but they were wearing a suit where like there was extra like movement in the crotch area.
Oh, they got a flutter crotch.
And apparently that helped them to like perform better.
If I'm flying through the air and I get like crotch, like I think I'm gonna do a little better too.
Yeah, you get a little wind gust in
when
there.
I go out and play volleyball, I'm gonna wear flutter crotch shorts. Just like when I jump, it's just like and I'm like, God damn, I could get up there and just slam the ball down.
Flutter crotch.
That's trademark.
You gotta trademark that.
Flutter crotch. That's like a new gym brand.
New Gap flutter crotch.
It's just like shorts. Two flaps of fucking fabric in the center that just like fucking rotate. So I don't know, dude. But if you're out here cheating to win and you're proud of it, I hope you're hearing this right now, and I hope this shame that I'm giving you makes you think about it.
It makes you think about it.
And they're like, nah, dog, I love being a cheater and winning.
The enhanced games is like a cheaters only lobby. Like this is a popular thing where
the GTA cheaters only lobby.
Yeah, if you're like a cheater in a video game, they will
You gotta wear the dunce cap.
they'll sequester you to a cheaters only lobby where you only play with other cheaters.
That's so good. Though.
Yeah, I mean, but look, it's like, hey, you want to cheat? Go play with the cheaters, man. And that's what this
I
is
love
like.
the GTA Online dunce cap that you couldn't take off when they caught you cheating. They put a dunce cap on you and you couldn't take the shit off.
And then you end up in cheaters only lobbies, even in on like current GTA if you get caught with that kind of stuff.
I mean, here, like at the end of the day, I think we've all like cheekily cheated at like a board game or something stupid to like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, haha, like but like if you're in a real ass competition and you're like cheating to win, what the fuck is the point?
That's what I'm saying. You don't even like that victory.
Right.
You don't even like that.
Like if we're all playing Monopoly and we're drinking and I like steal some of your money when you ain't looking and then you go broke and I'm like, haha, bitch, I got you. Like
that's nuts.
Like that's one thing.
Cheating at Monopoly is diabolical.
You know who dude, actually what's really crazy is I have like such high integrity I won't even cheat at board games like that.
No,
but you know
why
who
would
we
you?
know? C Diddy.
Yeah.
He will cheat at a fucking game and just like you'll catch him and he'll be like, "What?" And I'm like, "Bruh, you're taking money out of the bank." And he's like, "Yeah, so." I'm just like, motherfucker. So
I mean, a lot of people feel like that's the ARG. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
I
you know,
mean,
look at a lot of guys in the stock market on Capitol Hill, for God's sakes, man. Come on.
But anyways, that's all the time we have for this episode. Please make sure to like, subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
We out.